Hello, hello, hello. Happy Thursday, everyone, and welcome to the Mamapreneur Podcast. My name is Robbin, your fabulous hostess with the mostest. Thank you guys for joining us for episode 29. I'm still in disbelief of every time I come on and more shows. The more shows we do, the more people are finding out about us. And so thank you guys. If you've watched every show, thank you, thank you, thank you. If this is your first time checking us out, welcome, welcome, welcome. A little bit about why this show exists is me meeting our fearless leader and CEO of the Power Team, Miss Kesha Kesh, which I love to pieces. For giving me this opportunity, meeting her at a networking event and winning a free spot to come on to her show and talk about my business. And I was very just shocked when she came to me and asked me, did I want to start my own show? And as scared as I am and as nervous as I am every show, she would say, you couldn't tell, but I am very grateful for this opportunity to be able to do this show and to be able to bring other entrepreneurs on and to be able to highlight them and showcase them just like Kesha done for me. So giving Kesha her flowers. So the cool thing about this show is that you don't even have to be from Dallas, Fort Worth. I have people, my show 2 weeks ago, everybody was from Charlotte. So if you are a business owner out there, female business owner out there, even a male owners, we're doing a show with just male entrepreneurs. I'll talk about that later. But the cool part about it, you can do this from the comfort of your own home, anywhere in the country. So luckily, we got some DFW girls on today, but that's just a little something to put out there. So that's that. A little bit about me. I am born and raised in Dallas. I work in corporate by day, but I'm an entrepreneur outside of all of that. So hairstylist, salon coach. I sell paparazzi. If you can see a little of my jewels, child, hold on. If you can see a little of my jewels, paparazzi consultant, Mary Kay consultant. I do a little bit of everything and just have grown to love being a podcaster. Again, thanks to Kesha. But I love what I do, and I love being able to not only educate you all on business, but to be able to shine a light on other female bosses. All right. So before I even get to my first fabulous guest, you know, if you've watched before, you know I put y'all to work before I even get into my spiel. So first and foremost, if you're watching the live broadcast or if you're watching the replay, I would like for you to share the live broadcast on Facebook. We're doing giveaways tonight. So in order to get entered into the giveaway, you must share. Sharing is caring. So share tonight's live broadcast and I will do the drawing after the broadcast is over, okay? If you're watching the replay, type in hashtag replay in the comments. Also, when you're sharing the broadcast, make sure you're typing hashtag Mamapreneur in the comments. Hashtag Mamapreneur in the comments, all right? Next, this podcast and platform is all about networking. So if you are an entrepreneur in the audience, I would like for you to put your business in the comments. That's business name. That's your tagging it with your Facebook, your Instagram, your TikTok, your Twitter, for those who still use Twitter, child, for your Twitter, all the things. Make sure you're typing that information in the comments because I want you guys to network amongst yourselves in the comments. You never know, your business may be a blessing to someone that's in the audience tonight. Never know. Okay. So first things first, share the live broadcast. Next, if you're an entrepreneur, put your website, Facebook, and all the things in the comments. Okay. And if you are feeling something that we're talking about tonight, if you're really, You vibing with the first guest, vibing with the second guest, you feeling what I'm talking about, type it in the comments. If you have a question, type it in the comments. Type it in the comments. And if you have a question, I'm going to try to get to your question during the live broadcast. Okay. So yeah, I put you guys to work before we get started. Y'all be all right. Okay. So next thing, do a little plug for the website. The website is indeed live, www.mamapreneurpodcast.com. Get to the website, check out, got previous shows on there, what's coming up in the future. We even got merch. You can see a little bit of my merch in my virtual background, which is one of the shirts, but we have others. And I got some other merch coming. We're wrapping up some things. So, what's wrong with a little merch? Nothing. Just get onto the website and buy some merch, okay? All righty. Another thing that I have started within the platform, which I've gotten amazing responses about, which is affiliate marketing, aka sponsorships. All right. That's where I will promote your business for you. And you don't even have to be a guest on the show. I am promoting your business for you. So I'm very happy about our first sponsor our sponsor for tonight's show. Her name is Nikita Holloman Young, my soror, Nikita Holloman Young of N Young 512 Services, LLC, where she specializes in notary services, loan signing, and credit repair. We'll chat about her a little bit later, but I want to go ahead and plug her once because I'm going to plug her again before the show. Nikita was a guest on our show before, but she wanted to keep the party going and promote her business. So again, I'll talk about N Young 512 Services a little later, but thank you, Soror. All right. All right. Okay. And I can't talk tonight. Okay. Calling all male entrepreneurs, papapreneurs. I don't know what the hell to call y'all. Papapreneurs, fatherpreneurs, menpreneurs. Everything got a preneur in it at the end now. So all the things. So if you would like more exposure for your show, I have an episode coming up in the future that I would love to spotlight a couple of dadpreneurs. We're going to have all the names. We're going to get some of these patented. Anyway, dadpreneurs, papapreneurs, menspreneurs, all the things. So if you are one of those, child, and would like, if you have a business and you would like more exposure for your business, please let me know. Please reach out to Power Team, reach out to myself personally, Robbin Kelton, and I'll be happy to chat with you and give you more details. I'm very excited. Just a way to kind of switch it up. We got all these bomb mamapreneurs. I know we got some dudepreneurs. The names are coming. Anyway. So I just had to put that out there. Okay. Next, it's going to be the affirmation. So every show, I drop some little gems out there to kind of keep you all as entrepreneurs encouraged. You got to speak positive things into your life. If you do not speak positive things to your life, positive things won't happen. What you speak about, you bring about. All right. So if you're into that kind of thing, make sure you have pen, pencil, paper, all the things handy. Can it be young men, 20-something? Yes. I don't care about your age, as long as you're a malepreneur. See, here we go. Malepreneur, dudepreneur, young buckpreneur, all the things. Yeah, I'll be here all night. Okay. So for my affirmations, that's right. Age ain't nothing but a number. Again, I'll be here all night. Okay. So here are the affirmations I have for this episode. So again, I hope that you guys enjoy these as I did writing them. All right. First, I am divinely equipped in my purpose. I am divinely equipped in my purpose. I release all negative thoughts of my past and worries of the unknown in my future. I know that was long. I'm going to repeat it. I release all negative thoughts of my past and worries of the unknown in my future. Okay. I am enough, and I have more than enough. I am enough, and I have more than enough. This is a Bible verse, but I threw it in there. I am fearfully and wonderfully made. I am fearfully and wonderfully made. I deserve to be healthy, happy, and successful. I deserve to be healthy, happy, and successful. Last, you got to say this last one with a little confidence. I'm about to get everything that I've prayed for and worked for. You got to say it with your chest, as Kevin Hart said, say it with your chest. All right. I'm about to get everything I've prayed for and worked for. All right. That's all, folks. As Looney Tunes, as they would say at the end of Looney Tunes. That's all, folks. All right. Hopefully you guys enjoyed those affirmations as I did. Okay. Next, we're going to go right into spotlighting our first and fabulous entrepreneur. Her name is Amanda Cullison. So a little fun tidbit about Amanda. Amanda and I had worked out at the same gym. Amanda is she's a business owner for swim school, and she is an area manager of Arbonne. And so she'll get to tell you more about Arbonne, but she's amazing. She's a breath of fresh air, just a great spirit. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to let her tell you about her fabulous self, Amanda Cullison. You can go off mute, girl.
Hi, thank you so much, Robbin. What a wonderful introduction. I'm so blessed to have met you at Cycle Bar. I think we met back in March, I think.
Yeah.
So thank you for having me on. I'm so excited, a little bit nervous to be on here because I've never been on a podcast. But so a little bit about myself. I have 2 kids. I have a 4-year-old named Archer and a 7-year-old named Bodie. I've been married to my husband for almost 9 years, 9 years in October. We live in Allen, so not far from where Robbin lives. Robbin and I actually met at Cycle Bar, Allen. And I am an occupational therapy assistant by trade. That's what I did for 11 and a half years, and I still am an occupational therapy assistant. But I worked in the same skilled nursing facility for those 11 and a half years, and I became very, very comfortable when I worked there. I worked with the same people. I worked with the same patients because it was a long-term care facility. Very comfortable. And then when the pandemic hits, I became very, very uncomfortable. It really rocked my world, to put it lightly. But that's what I needed. That's what I needed to change my life. And I absolutely did that. So in February of 2021, I quit my full-time job. It was a very secure full-time job in healthcare, and I got certified in survival swim technique. So I teach babies and children to survive in the water in case they have an aquatic emergency. And wow, yeah, that's so, I'm sorry. I am so passionate about it. Luckily, I have Kleenex. I'm so passionate about it because I'm truly saving lives. And it's amazing to see what babies and children are capable of. So I started doing that. So I've done that for 1.5 years. And my kiddo's preschool actually has an indoor heated swimming pool. So I am lucky enough to get to teach swim at my kids' preschool. So last summer, I'm going along, saving lives, and our house started falling apart. And I knew that there was something else I needed to do to supplement our family's income. So I started thinking about my friend Casey, and she's, built this amazing Arbonne business. She's at the top level of Arbonne. We've been friends for over 20 years, and I've used Arbonne products for over 10 years. And I told myself, if Casey asked me to join her business again, which she's asked me probably 15 times in the past, 10 years. And I said no, not because I looked down on it, but because I was completely comfortable doing
Timing.
What?
Timing.
Yes, timing. Timing was never right. Yes, absolutely. So I told myself last July, like, if she asked me again, I'm gonna say yes this time. But I did not reach out to her. I was just gonna let her come to me, right? The easy thing would have been me reaching out to her. But and 2 weeks later, she did. She texted me and said, hey, Arbonne's got exciting things happening. If you, I know you have a new network now. If you want to join Arbonne, now's a good time to join. So I immediately responded yes. I think it was like 1 minute later, and she thought I was joking with her. And she will tell you, she's like, I thought you were playing a joke on me. So I was part of her dream team, as we call it. And so I joined last August 1st of 21. And so for the past year, a little over a year, I've been building my Arbonne business and teaching survival swim with Cornerstone Swim. So I'm truly blessed. I love both of these businesses. And so here I am today getting to talk about it with you, Robbin. I'm so excited.
Yay! I love it. Okay. So let's backtrack a little bit. Okay. Cornerstone. When did you start Cornerstone Swim?
I started Cornerstone Swim February of 21. So it's a year and a half.
Smack dab in it. Okay.
Yes.
I backpedaled there just because what I have been kind of talking about throughout previous shows is the amount of businesses that were formed during the pandemic.
Oh, yeah.
You at home with nothing to do. You was like, you know what? Let's start this swim school. Not nothing to do, but you know what I mean. Pandemic had us kind of limited.
Yes.
If you get what I'm saying.
Right.
And you say, you know what? This is a great time to go ahead. And so a lot of people are taking that leap.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
And even during that time frame, you know what I'm saying?
Right. And, it wasn't necessarily the best time to start a swim business because some people were still a little bit scared to have their children in close contact with the swim instructor because you are, right in a child's face. But, this summer, I have been so blessed. I have been so busy teaching swim, and it's been amazing. Like, it has been amazing. So I am very blessed with, really since January of this year, it's been very busy, and I'm still busy even at the end of the summer.
And that's great.
Yes. So I'm, I knew that like working in a skilled nursing facility, it was so, people weren't sure how to handle everything with the pandemic, and that's it was just new. It was but it was terrifying being in a healthcare setting for a long time. And so I knew I had to make a change for my own mental health and physical
Absolutely.
health. So, I mean, this is like, I'm the happiest I've ever been. The past year and a half has, changed my life.
I love it. I love it. And, and you get to do it with the baby. So how old, like what's the oldest? Like,
I'll teach all the way up until 12 years, but the survival swim part is 6 months. So we use 6 months as an age marker. But it's really developmentally, they need to be sitting independently. So they can learn how to swim and float. Okay. And then once they can walk independently and have a good gaits, they can swim, float, swim to self-rescue to the side. So 6 months to 6 years is really my main focus. So
okay. How many kids like in a class? How many?
It's one-on-one. So
that's what I want to make sure.
Yes.
Okay.
So I teach Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 15 minutes each day. And it's typically 6 weeks that it takes to learn. So it's about 24 lessons that it takes for a baby or child to learn to swim, float, or swim, float, swim. So, and I taught this one.
He's like, hey.
I did teach this one to swim, float, swim as well. And this is my older one, Bodie. I think y'all know.
No smiling, okay?
Sorry.
He's so serious, like what's going on here? Cool.
They have to make an appearance. So.
That's okay. That's okay. So you're doing that.
Yes,
and
ma'am.
Then Arbonne.
Yes, ma'am.
Wow. Okay. So before I go to Arbonne,
yes.
So if someone wanted to book a class, anything like that, how would they go about trying to book you for a class?
They can look me up on cornerstoneswim.com, and there's all my information. There's my email address, my phone number. You can just text me, and I can give you more information on scheduling, pricing, everything. Just cornerstoneswim.com and reach out to me that way. That's probably the easiest way.
Okay.
So, and I teach. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say I teach year round because it's an indoor heated pool.
Thank you. That was my question. Okay.
Yes. It's an indoor heated pool. So, and I keep it very warm because I'm a baby. So it's definitely heated. So I teach year round. So,
okay.
Yeah. So you can start anytime.
Okay. And you need to do a class for adults.
I keep hearing that. Yes. And
I can't swim to save my life. Yeah. So whenever you're ready to, do an adult class or a teenage class, get my kids had a few lessons, but nothing, I wish he would have got a little bit longer, but yeah. If you want to teach big children like myself, let me know. Yeah.
Unless you're terrified of the water, you would probably learn quickly.
Okay. And I'm not. I'm the person that can't swim but get on jet skis. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. I'll get the kayak.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm not afraid.
The good thing about an adult is they know, I better not get near the water because, the consequences of not being able to swim in the water. But the thing with children is, they don't know. Kids fall in the water all the time and they can't swim.
Yeah.
It can be fatal. So
yeah. So talk about Arbonne.
Okay.
And all the fun things about Arbonne.
Okay. Yeah. So like I said, I started Arbonne August 1st of last year. And I'm currently an area manager with Arbonne, and that's the second of 4 levels. There's 4 levels with Arbonne. And the first level is district manager. The second level is area manager. Third level is regional vice president, and that's when you get your Mercedes-Benz car allowance. And then the 4th level is national vice president, and that's what my friend of over 20 years, Casey, that's what she is. She's a national vice president.
Oh, awesome.
So, yeah. So she's the one who tried to recruit me for so long, and I finally
got you now.
Yeah, she's got me, and I'm a lifer, so she's got me for life. So yeah, so like I said, I've always used the products for the past 10 years. They're vegan, they're gluten-free, they're cruelty-free, non-GMO, no artificial flavors, no artificial sweeteners. And those things have always been important to me, but since I've had kids and since I have a family, sorry, since I have a child over here, can I color? Can I color? Yes, you can color. So those things have always been important to me, but when I, had my own family, that became even more important to me. So, what we put in our body, what we put on our skin is so important. And Arbonne bans over 2,000 toxic ingredients in their products, which our government bans like something like 14. I mean, it's a very, it's substantial what Arbonne bans won't allow in their products. So those things are so important to me. I'm so passionate about that. We have over 450 products, which, I mean, there's literally something for everyone.
Yes, it is.
Yes. I mean, and I think, Robbin, Arbonne as a skincare company, and that's what they started. Yes. That's what they started as. So 42 years ago, the company was founded and started as a skincare company. They also had makeup, and in the past probably 12-ish years, they've evolved into also selling nutrition products. So it's really beauty from the inside out. And nutrition has become the biggest seller. So, I mean, I use all the things, all the Arbonne things, and I've never felt better. Besides physically, I've never felt better being a business builder with Arbonne because of the personal growth that I've seen in myself. And that's something, listen, Robbin, that's something I wasn't looking for, but it's the best thing. That is the absolute best thing that I found. Being a consultant with Arbonne is the personal growth, the community of people. It's truly amazing. Truly amazing. I mean, I'm lifted up. I read personal development books now, and I never used to read. And I say affirmations every day. So I love the beginning of your podcast when you said the affirmations. I love that. I love that.
Yeah. So, personal development, I tell people that's been a big thing for me this year. Personal and professional development. You have to always be constantly learning and growing. Yes. You can't be sitting here just stagnant. You can't be over here doing 2016 stuff in 2022. You got to always be constantly growing and constantly evolving. So I love going to a good conference.
Yes.
And, watching a webinar or another podcast of some sort to always, because you're not going to have all the answers. And it's always to kind of be around or listen to people that know way more than you do. And so yes, I commend you on the personal development. That's great.
Thank you.
Staying at it. That's something you have to be consistent. Right. So with Arbonne, give me a few favorite products real quick before you leave me. So give me a few favorite products so they can kind of see what Arbonne sells, because they have, again, what you said, 450 products.
450 products. Yes. So my absolute favorite product, I have all this set out because I had a virtual party right before I got on with you. So it worked out perfectly. So my favorite product is the Skin Elixir Collagen Builder. And it doesn't actually have collagen in it. It helps our bodies build collagen with biotin, hyaluronic acid, vitamin C. It helps our body build collagen from within. It doesn't have like any animal byproducts or anything. This is my favorite product out of everything. Okay. I've seen amazing results with it for myself and other people. I always say it makes my jowls less jowly. I'm serious. Stop. I'm serious.
That's funny. I just wasn't expecting that. Go ahead.
You never know what's going to come out of my mouth. As far as skincare is concerned, my favorite product is the Derm Results Vitamin C Serum. Whoops, there we go.
You just need a drop. A little bit goes a long way, kind of deal.
Oh my goodness, yes, absolutely goes a long way. It's like a dry oil, but it has bakuchiol, which is a plant-based retinoid, and 15% vitamin C, and it's truly resurfacing fine lines and wrinkles. I mean, it has completely changed my skin, especially the skin on my chest. Completely, it's a game changer.
Okay.
So, absolutely love it. Those are my two favorite. And then, I mean, of course, the protein is.
Yes. I ain't never just seen somebody get creative with protein. I get to the gym and she done made these protein balls kind of deal with coffee.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And I would have never think, oh, let's put that into something for protein.
I'm just a protein Betty Crocker. Arbonne Betty Crocker. No Betty Crocker. So our protein is pea protein. Easier to digest than a lot of the whey proteins that are on the market, because whey protein is a byproduct of milk. So again, all of our products are vegan, so there's no dairy in any of them. And it truly tastes amazing. It is so good. So good, so good. And then the last product I'm going to share, if you have any stomach issues, IBS, stomach cramping, constipation, our gut health is so good. Prebiotics, probiotics, and digestive enzymes. I take it every day. I mean, so much of our immune system is also in our gut. So, I mean, so important. Your gut health is so important. So.
Awesome.
Yay.
Last question before you leave me.
Ma'am.
What's next for you? What's next for the business? You have anything coming up, events, anything?
Well, we just came off of our Empower Live, which was in July. That's our global conference, the Arbonne Global Conference. So that was so inspiring, so amazing. We got to hear from so many amazing vice presidents, national vice presidents in Arbonne. And then we also got to hear from Ed Miletz.
I know who he is. Yes.
Oh gosh, Robbin.
Yeah. Powerhouse, isn't he?
Oh my goodness. He is amazing. Amazing. And I had never heard of him, but he literally changed my life. And I'm going to tell you why really quick. He said that God does not call the qualified. God qualifies the called. You are the you were the most qualified to help the person that you used to be. And that is my motivator. I'm a recovering alcoholic. I'm 12 years sober in October, and I have made it my life's mission now. Thank you. I have made it my life's mission now to help other alcoholics, because I don't feel like I've done my duty. I need to share my story. And that's why, like, Mothers Against Drunk Driving is such a passion for me now. So that man had changed my life at that conference. So I'm
glad that you had that full circle moment.
Yes, ma'am, I did. So, oh my goodness. And I'm going to leave you with this before I go. The last thing that he said about Arbonne and about life in general. And I think this sums up the things that Arbonne and Cornerstone Swim do for me. This opportunity is so amazing because in one place we can do four things. We can love people, we can believe in people, we can care about people, and we can show people how to live a better life. And that's my mission. Like, that's my mission. I want to help people, love on people, believe in people, and just show people how to live a better life. Like that's what we're called to do. I feel like that's what God wants us to do. And oh my goodness, I'm so glad I could be on here and share this with you.
I'm so glad that you're here too. And that I can put new eyes on you.
Thank you.
New eyes on Cornerstone Swim.
Thank you.
Arvon and your story and your journey. And I know that God is going to do amazing things for your business, for you personally, for your family, all the things. You just continue to keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you so much.
More blessings are going to come down and come to you. So I appreciate you for coming on. And I got to get back up to Cycle Bar so we can
please do
tire ourselves out tirelessly on the bike.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Into those babies.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye. Wasn't she awesome, y'all? Wasn't she awesome? It's cool one of the things I love about this show is bringing people on and to hear their journey. I love hearing someone's story, their transformation, how they got to where they are now, what they're thinking about in the future. I love a good transformation story, or taking something that was bad that happened and flipping that thing around and turning it all the way around, and just to see how much you're blessing other people. So I love Amanda's story. So next, tonight is a little bit also about my sorors tonight. So I have a soror who's sponsoring tonight's show, Miss Nikita Holloman Young with In Young 512 Services. And next we're bringing up the fabulous Kim Morris Burst. She is my sorority sister, my torch sister. She's amazing. We have built such an amazing bond. We both came in spring 2021 to the fabulous Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated, Zeta Delta Sigma chapter. They have little groups within each line. We're the Resilient 10. And so I've already had one of the Resilient 10 on the show, and I'm glad to be able to have another, was my soror Courtney Jacobs. And tonight I get to bring Kim on and talk about all the fabulous things that she's been doing and has coming up. So we're bringing her up now. And all right, come on, clap. I love it. So I kind of touched the base a little bit on how we met, but I want you to talk about that experience of how we met, all the things, our fun bond. Go on, girl. The fabulous Kim Morris Burst. Go ahead.
Well, hi, everyone. Yes, like you said, we met. We were torch sisters, and we are soras for the awesome and great sorority Sigma Gamma Rho, and a member of ZDS The Best.
That's right.
And we, the Resilient 10, we are very special because we are all age groups. But, when we get together, you won't even know, because our bond is just so strong among the 10 of us. And, and I just love it. And I appreciate you girls. I love you girls.
Oh, love you too, sis. Love you too. So talk about you. Who is Kim? Who's the fabulous Kim Morris first? Who is she? Who's she?
Girl, that's a story. But I am a wife to Keith for 2 years. I'm a mother of 5, a grandmother of 12. And, I'm just always trying to do something, It's just me. I love reading, writing, all those things. Watching basketball.
I thought I was a basketball fan until I met you. And I said, I got to tell Kim, she go to another one of them Wings games without me. Dallas has a team called the Dallas Wings. I said, she go to one more game here without me. I said, I got to tell her.
Girl, yes. We could have went to some games together.
Yes, we got to get to some games together. So before we go any further, my soror supports a sister and she got on her fabulous paparazzi pearls today.
Yes,
She's wearing Janie today. I need you to lift Janie up just a smidge so everybody.
Yes, I do.
Yes, honey.
Yes.
She has on her Janie today. She is rocking her paparazzi attire. Let's see the shirt.
This shirt says, Black Authors Matter.
Love it.
Yes.
Love it, love it, love it. So, but yes, I thought I was a big basketball fan, women's basketball fan. So who's your team? Who's your team like NCAA? Who's your team?
My team is none other than the Lady Vols of Tennessee.
Yes.
That's my team. And for WNBA, I am the Chicago Sky, but I like to support all of the WNBA because we got to support women's sports.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. I haven't been to a Wings game in a minute, but I said I gotta get back to going. I'm a Vols fan, but I am also a UConn fan. So
oh Lord,
go figure.
Oh Lord,
seriously, I love me some UConn, but I love Tennessee too. So
okay. I give you a pass since you like Tennessee too.
You do? Okay. All right.
I'll give you a pass.
Thank you for your grace. Thank you for your grace. So let's talk about it. So Black authors, right? Okay. So tell me, what made you say, hey, I would like to become an author. I want to write books. Well, what that looks like.
I started writing when I was a kid. I used to write poems, and I remember being in Miss Franklin's English class, and I wasn't paying attention and didn't know that she was watching me, and I was back there writing a poem instead of paying attention to what she was teaching. And so she politely came over and tapped me, and so after class she told me she wanted to talk to me, and she told me that I don't mind you writing and I want you to write. And she said, and I want to read everything you write, but you got to do your English work first. And that was for all 7th grade, 8th grade year. I mean, she read everything, every poem that I ever wrote. She wrote it in those 2 years. She read it, and she really inspired me. And then when I got 9th grade, I had a teacher, Miss Shirley Larry. She used to bring me books by Black authors and poets that I'd never heard of, and that just helped push me even further into it. But where it initially began, my grandpa Albert Morris, he would tell me stories, and he could sing. So he would tell me all these different stories, and he would sing doing these stories, and he'd use these voices and all this kind of stuff. And so, it just kind of sparked my curiosity about writing things and trying to, write the things that he was talking about in his stories. And, I went, after I got older, I kind of, lay away from it. I would write a poem here and there. And then, but something inside of me just kept saying, this is your gift. You need to use it. And so
absolutely,
I started writing, and, and the rest is history. I'm still doing it and hoping to do even more.
Okay. Awesome. So tell me about the decision to write the first book. What was the first book? What was the name of the first book?
The first book was Tears I Shed. Okay. And I was just thinking about, so what can I write about? And, you always have these girlfriends, and or you hear about things that your girlfriend is going through or other people go through. And so I just started writing different stuff, and came out to Tears I Shed.
Okay. How was that process? Trying to get it published, trying to, kind of get it out there, get your name out there as an author. How was that process?
When I wrote it, I really didn't know, how to get it out there. But I came across this thing on social media about a guy was this publisher was accepting submissions, and so I was like, well, I don't know. I was kind of skeptical about it, but then I went ahead and did it, and I submitted it to 2 publishers. And then the first guy that I sent it to, he called me like 3 days later, and he said he wanted to sign me to a contract, and that's how I ended up getting my first book published.
Okay.
And so, and I was with them for the first 2 books, and then some differences happened, and so we parted ways, and so now I'm independent.
All right, independent.
Yes.
What's the next book's called? Tell everybody what's your next book. The second book.
The second book was the second part of Tears I Shed. So it was Tears I Shed too.
Oh, okay. All
yes.
right.
Yes. And so then I went on and did the third book was Slipping in the Darkness.
You was listening to War and you said, let's just put this into a book. You know, that's a war song. So you say, you said War made that into a song. Let's go ahead and put this into a book. No.
Oh, yeah. That song was actually, we were at one of my cousin's house in Memphis, and we were hanging out, and he played that song Slipping in the Darkness. Mm-hmm. And that title that kept staying on my mind. And so I texted him one day and I was like, what was that song that you were playing? And he was like, Slipping in the Darkness. And that's how I got that title. So
we got somebody in the audience that Slipping in the Darkness needs a part 2. Hint, hint.
maybe it's a possibility. It may come about.
Hint, hint. I love it. So let's chat about the new one that's coming out, Just Emotions. So talk about that. Talk about the thought process behind Just Emotions and what made you decide to put that into book form.
With Just Emotions, it's about surrounding females and things that they go through. And I'm just like, with Just Emotions, I'm thinking like, we have a wide range of emotions we go through dealing with our family and relationships and people and our friends. And so, and I'm just like, somebody can identify with one of the characters in this book, whether it be Snooky or Jakari, or whether it's Giovanni, or either, any one of them, somebody can identify with that person. They probably went through it, maybe not tell you all that they went through, but somebody has a story similar to one of my characters.
Snooky, huh?
Yes, Snooky is a character.
Name, honey.
Yes.
Come on, Snooky. Okay. So, Just Emotions is coming out. This is the one that's coming out, correct?
Yes, September the 6th, it will be released.
Okay. And so if people want to purchase your book, this book or previous books, where can they go and pick those up?
They are on Amazon in ebook form, as well as you can order them in paperback form. Like I said, Just Emotions will be released on September 6th, which is my birthday, will be my 55th birthday.
Uh-huh. While she over there looking 25, not looking like 50. What you say, 55? 55 yes. Where?
Thank you, girl.
55 where? So tell the people why they should buy your books. Like why, like what makes your books stand out amongst, they can go to Amazon, or for instance, if yours was in Barnes and Nobles, wherever, what would make your book stand out amongst whatever's around your book?
Okay. Well, first of all, mine has a very beautiful cover, and the context of the book, like I said, it's about 4 friends, and it is a definite page turner. I mean, you will go through a wide range of emotions while reading this book. There's parts that you will laugh, parts that want to make you cry, parts that will make you angry. I mean, and I try to keep you want to find out more what's going to happen next. And so it's just a good read. And if you like drama with somebody else's drama, this is the book for you, right? This is the book for you. Yeah.
Okay. I'm just so proud of you.
Appreciate it.
This is great. This is great. So what's next? Okay, we got Just Emotions coming out. What is something you want to do, or you have something like coming up that you can talk about?
What I want to do, I really hope one day to be able to do some made for TV movies or whatever. But what's coming up for me, I am in the process of working on a book that tells the bond between grandmother and her grandchildren. And this book will be inspired by the relationship that I have with my oldest grandson, Jay, Chocolate Boy, as I call him. And he thinks he's a comedian. So I will have a lot of that stuff in there, the things that he would say to me that, I'm like rolling my eyes, laughing too, but don't tell him I said he's funny. Don't nobody tell him that.
Well, you just said something, and we're gonna continue to speak it in existence and keep it in some prayer, all the things. So you just said something about you would love to do something made for TV.
Yes.
Okay.
That's definitely. I would love books be made into a movie.
It happens all the time, and
yes.
We're going to continue to speak that into existence. If it ain't in your daily affirmations, monthly, weekly affirmations. Yes, Shonda Rhimes, the next Shonda Rhimes in the making.
Oh, okay. Yes, most definitely.
We're going to claim that for you, girl.
Yes.
We got to speak that into existence to God's ears so he can ordain, align, work some things out, put some people in your path.
Exactly.
Make that thing happen. I believe that for you, girl. I believe that for you.
Thank you.
Oh, man. Girl, you know what? Okay. Tell the people one more time how you can be followed, how you can, yes, somebody said Lifetime. Yes.
Yes.
Do your stuff on Lifetime. You just said something before I even asked you how you can be reached. Lifetime. If you say your stuff got drama and all kind of things in it, yeah. So yeah, Lifetime will be your jam.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I can see it now. And just invite me to the premiere.
Definitely. Everybody welcome.
Just invite me to the premiere. Be like, I remember when she was just talking about this. It's happening.
Oh, most definitely.
So yes, I believe that. I believe that for you, sis. All right, tell the people in the back how you can be reached.
I am on Facebook under Kim Morris, and I can be followed on Twitter and Instagram at Poet Diva 1. And as I said, my books will be available on Amazon and as well as Google Play coming September 6th. Just Emotions.
So happy for you. So happy for you.
We
got a few minutes left. I want to talk about a few things real quick as we wrap up. So I am going to give a little bit more insight on our tonight's sponsor, the fabulous Nikita Holloman Young of NY. Oh, excuse me. I want to make her NY instead of N Young. N Young 512 Services LLC. So she is going to help you with if you have some issues with your credit, that you want some of those old inquiries taken off of your credit. She's going to be able to help you there. Late payments, student loans, bankruptcies, repos, all the things. And then she does notary services, which she does. She's done a few things for me. She can help you with your wills, estate, probate, custody and guardianship agreements, power of attorney, court docs, loan agreements, everything. She can do everything for you. She is also a member of the best chapter in the land, Zeta Delta Sigma ZDS, the best. And so I will be posting her contact information. So if you're looking for that, those kind of services, credit repair or loan signing, I will be promoting that on Mamaprenuer Podcast page and my personal page, so you guys can reach out to her personally for any services that you're needing with her. All righty. We got to support our ladies and their businesses, our mamapreneurs and their businesses. All right. Also, again, if you are interested in being a sponsor for Mamapreneur Podcast, reach out to me directly. I'll be happy to go over further details. And you never know, your name and business may be advertised on the next show. So just throwing that out there. Also, make sure you're following the Power Team platform. That's Facebook and Instagram. YouTube, all the things for updates, not only just for Mamapreneur Podcast, but for our fearless leader and her show, and Kesha Kesh and Dr. Real on Wednesdays. Also, we have Bree, Buying and Selling with Bree. She's a real estate agent, and so if you're interested in getting a house, check out her show. She's always has guests on, and they're talking about real estate and credit repair and things of that nature to kind of prepare you if you're interested in buying a home. Also, we have my friend, my buddy, Steph Powell, who is going to be coming on next month. She's an educator, and she's going to be talking all things education, starting next month. So I'm second and fourth Thursdays, and I think she is outside of the opposite of me. So first and third Thursdays from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. So make sure you're checking Steph out. I am so excited. Stephanie was my first guest on the Mamapreneur Podcast last April. And she's been on for the anniversary episode and everything. And I am just amazed that she is going down this journey. You guys are going to love Stephanie. Her little personality is amazing. So starting next month. So be on the lookout for Stephanie's show. Also, if you're out there and you're wanting to start your own podcast, come and join the Power Team. Kesh is amazing, and she has the tools to help you get started. Take the person who was nervous as hell to do hers. We're 29 episodes later. Here we are. Welcome to the fun. So if you're interested in starting your own podcast, please reach out to the Power Team, Facebook, Instagram. Kesha will be happy to get you started. Also, if you're an entrepreneur, a female entrepreneur out there, and you're looking for a community, I started a community back in January via the podcast. It is the Mamapreneur Tribe on Facebook. I'll post that link. If you're interested, reach out to me. I'll send the link. Let's do that. And it is a community of encouraging and uplifting. We got some things coming up later on. We'll announce those things when those things come. We got to keep it G14 classified over here, but I'm excited on what's coming up the pipe for Mamapreneur Tribe and the podcast as a whole. Don't forget to check out my website to pick up your merch at www.mamapreneurpodcast.com. And thank you, Kim, again for coming on tonight. I love you. I'm just so proud of you. And I'm ready for my signed copy of Just Emotions so we can promote it some more.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much
on it.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate you doing this. And I really enjoyed myself talking to you. Thank you for supporting me.
Absolutely. Thank you for supporting me.
Always.
You've always been very supportive of me and just a good friend. Also, thank Amanda for coming on and shedding tears trying to mess up my makeup. Amanda, you're not slick. I'm glad I kept it together. She over here in tears. I'm like, man, I just spent time putting this makeup on. I'm not playing with Amanda today, but it was great to hear her story. Yeah. So again, make sure you check me out. In 2 weeks, I'll be back with more fabulous mamapreneurs. And also, lastly, before I wrap up, again, if you are a male entrepreneur and want some exposure for your business, I'm doing a show later in the year, early 2023. If you want your business spotlighted, please reach out to Power Team or reach out to me directly, and I would love to have you on the show. You guys have a blessed rest of the week, and we'll see you in 2 weeks. Have a good one.